From the top, let it drop. All right. Hi, I'm Elizabeth. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make sushi tacos. That's right, sushi tacos. No rice involved. We're going to be using raw tuna, raw salmon, and little tiny tacos. So they're perfect appetizers. So what we're going to need are the little dumpling wrappers. So this is the egg roll wrapper that is a circle shape, or you can use the squares. It doesn't matter. You can only get egg rolls. You just cut them into fourths to make the same size. So then I also have my muffin tin, but instead of using it this way, we're going to flip it over and use the back side. And the goal is to make the taco shape. All right, so now we're ready. So we have our dumpling wrapper. Then we need a little bit of oil. You can use your spray oil, or I'm using a brush and just regular cooking oil. So I'm going to brush both sides and place it in the tin. So I've tried this direction. I've tried this direction. So the goal is just not to have them overlap and actually touch. So I vary it. So I add the oil, I place them in, and then I'll brush the tops. And I'll keep doing that until I fill up my tin. Last one. Okay. Alright, my oven has preheated to 425 and I only keep it in for 5 minutes. If I leave it too long, they burn, so keep a close eye on them. Okay, so I baked the wrappers in the oven for 5 minutes. I did it twice so that I'd have enough in the event I accidentally break some. So what we're going to do is stuff the inside of each one. I'm essentially doing 3 different types. And so we're going to have some spicy, we're going to have some sweet, and then, you just have some variety, have some fun. I'll show you the ones that I mix up, and then you can kind of give you a baseline and play around. So if you're familiar with the Tuna Tartare, that's another video we have. The first one I do is very similar to that. So it's, it's got the tomatoes, little hot peppers, avocado, onion, and the spicy tuna. And so the spicy tuna is the chopped up tuna with sriracha and a little bit of cayenne pepper and that mixed in. So that's what's over here. So we're gonna work with this one first. So it actually doesn't take too much to fill these up. So they're perfect little starters. So I just have a little bit of tuna in there. And we come over here and just grab a few tomatoes. A few peppers. A little avocado. So what we could do is, stir all this up in a bowl and then top it in. Or you can layer it yourself. A few onions. Just a little bit. You don't want too much of a strong onion flavor. Here we go. And then cilantro. I'm going to squeeze a little lime on that. Lemon or lime. A few drops. There you go. And then, if you want to be extra showy, you can add either the black or orange roe. So, there you go. So that's the first one. It's really tiny, so I'm going to move this closer. Next up, we're going to make a little Hawaiian. So here we have salmon. So what I did is I took the flat end of the salmon that doesn't slice very well for laying on top of a sushi roll. and instead I just chopped it up and I added a little bit of the soy sauce with the lime juice. Put that in there. Some people like to add the spicy sriracha at this time. I think it's better to put it later. So some pineapple, and then going to add some heat with the Serrano peppers and avocado. A few little avocados in there. And this one's a little pinched at the top. And then a pinch of cilantro. There we go. And this time I'm going to use the orange roe, just for color. So the sauces I would put with the Hawaiian one would be a sweet sauce. Drizzle it with some eel, or you can use sriracha. Now the next one is going to be tuna, avocado, and just keep it simple. So here we have, this is tuna with just a little bit of the soy sauce with lime in it. So a big spoonful of that. It's chopped up really fine with my new knives. All right. Okay, there we go. Then we're gonna get some avocado in there. So really this is almost like a little taco bar. You pick out the things you want, load it up, and you're ready to go. I would plan to at least have 3 per person, at least. Now instead of cilantro, I'm going to go with the green onions and orange roe, and then a little bit of the black. So it's 2 colors on this one. There we go. Very simple, very light. So what we have here is 3 different types of sushi tacos. Remember, there's no rice involved, so we have our spicy tuna here, our salmon with the pineapple, so I call it a little Hawaiian. And then these 2, there's no spice, it's just tuna, avocado. And to identify it different than the spicy one, I put scallions and 2 colors of fish roe. So that helps me identify that these 2 are not spicy and those 2 are. And I have the same thing at the end. And then for the dips are on the side for people if they want to add it or not, because they're pretty good just the way they are. And so this one is the Wasabi Mayo with just a little water to make it more of a dip instead of a paste. And then this is the Sriracha Mayo. And over here is your eel sauce. So if you would like to see more of this, be sure to like and subscribe. And thank you for coming to my kitchen.